It changed my motivation completely. Yeah, it made me realize to get motivated. It actually made me go back to school after I took the class. I immediately signed up at Ivy Tech.
This is a stepping stone, okay? So now let's go a little bit further. Now you can do this. Hey, you did that. Now you can do this. You know, and once they see that, most people that are really trying to get out of poverty, really trying to get ahead instead of just getting by, they'll take that. You know, they'll take that the oars and go.
I am not going to be in poverty. It don't matter what the circumstances say. It don't matter what the situation says. It don't matter what your pocketbook say. If you say today, I'm going to do something positive. I'm going to do something that's going to get me ahead. Then if you keep thinking like that every day, in your mind, in your heart, what do you think is going to happen after a while? The body's going to have to follow.
I used to wait for somebody to motivate me, and that way I'd get persistent. But then the motivation that they were giving me became aggravating, and it felt like they were pestering me, like nagging. So now I have to find ways to self-motivate.
Even though it's a lonely walk, it's a necessary walk because I wanted to show the next generation, which was my children and my grandchildren, you don't have to be like this.
Positive self-talk, that helps a lot. That's helped me tremendously, especially stress out a lot. If I talk positive to myself, it keeps me stronger to where I can deal with things easier and know that everything's going to be okay. So that's helped tremendously.
And there's some things I will never do again. I know no matter what, there's nothing that will make me do this again. If you struggle out, believe me, you don't want to go back.
When you're climbing that ladder to your own success, you see that your self confidence, your self esteem, you know, it's building. And so this program, Bridges Out of Poverty, gives you that. It allows you to grow in so many ways, not just in the ways that are in the book, but I mean, they give you that self esteem.
And he challenged us. He said, I am going to contact you in 5 years to see where you're at. So I was like, wow. So I think we're kind of looking at each other and it's like, so what excuse? If I have been given the path out of this wilderness and I haven't given them a shade on how to get out of this path, then I really have no excuse why I'm not out of it.
I stayed involved and I motivated me more and more to attend and to accomplish something with my life besides feeling all down and out and depressed.
And so as I was reading my notes, it came back to me what was said and it energized me.
And if that back door opened up, how would you go by closing that back door? Mm-hmm. With an agreement or with learning or reasoning? It's a certain way that door had to be closed, and you had to find out how would you close that door to better yourself and without hurting others.
I got 3 grandkids. I got 3 great grandkids and one on the way. And I stay motivated by them. They motivate me to do things.